Hello everyone, welcome to 3ddesignacademy.com and the first Q&A session. In this segment, I will attempt to solve various problems or questions that you guys might have in Alias. If you have a question or an area that's not working out, please feel free to send me a model to contact@3ddesignacademy.com and I'll try to get to as many models as possible depending on the type of problem or the question and also how much time I have. Now, in this session, a viewer asked me about the Freeform blend tool and how it's not aligning as expected, as you can see over here. So in this session, I'm going to try to solve that. Now, the fundamental problem is the surface itself. It's not aligning as the primary surfaces are not aligning, so that's why it's reversing on itself. But I'm going to try to show you guys a couple of things that I can do in order to improve this. Now, the first thing I can do is, instead of using a freeform blend, I can just use a blend curve. Now, if this is the primary surface that you want to use, then what I would just do is use a blend curve or a degree 5 curve and just align a curvature in order to create a surface that you expect. Now, I'm just going to align this over here like this, and I'm just going to align this one over here, and that just creates a set of curves that actually is intended like the picture you see over here. So all you have to do is just create a square like this. It's going to 1, 2, 3, and 4, and side 1 and side 3 just has to be curvature. That said, however, because the primary surfaces are not exactly lined up nicely, you'll see a lot of twist. So let me fundamentally try to solve this. So what you have to do is the surfaces have to align. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend this. Let's see. I'm going to turn merge on. I'm going to extend this surface over here like this. And for this one over here, I'm just going to do a fit curve like that. And let's go ahead and I'm just going to extend this curve over here. Now, the reason why this doesn't work is because the primary surfaces are not touching each other. So even if I extend this over here, you'll see that it's actually floating in the middle of space. You don't want to do that. So what you have to do is actually bring this curve over here like this. And let's take a look. Now, I probably want to keep the thickness as somewhat similar. So I'm just going to align this curve over here like this. And I'm just going to, I don't want to intersect. I just want to project like this. And I'm going to just project it from either normal or you can do view. It doesn't really matter. And all you have to just do a rail like this, curve and surface here, and one here like this. Now, I know the shape is a little bit different, but that's expected because, well, the primary surfaces are different. And I think it might be better if I just do view. Let's see, did it work? I hope it did. Okay, so right now, I'm just going to say natural like this. Well, it doesn't really matter whether you want to do natural or parallel, but I think for this particular one, I think natural works pretty nicely. Okay, and now because there are a lot of spans, as you can see over here, it's a degree 2 and 9 spans. I'm just going to go to explicit control, and rail can stay as degree 2. Gen, on the other hand, I'm going to increase a little bit. Looks like degree 4 works for position, and I'm just going to get rid of this over here. Now let's go ahead and set up the surface as previously, similar to how it was previously. So I'm just going to create a curve here, and I'm just going to create a curve here like this. And let's go ahead and project over here and project over here. Now you see that the primary surfaces are lined up nicely, this edge to this one, and this one, this edge to this edge. So it should work as predicted. So let's go ahead and try it. So I'm just going to trim it over here and trim it over here. I'm just going to grab the freeform blend, and there it is. Now, I think the spacing could probably use a little bit of improvement. So maybe I'll just do a little bit of manipulation like this. Also, if you want to make this a little bit more accurate, you probably want to do a surface fillet instead of freeform blend, but it just depends on what you want to do. Now this does have a span, so I'm just going to do an explicit control right over here and just make it degree 5, and that gets rid of the span. And now you got a really nice highlight, flows very nicely and smoothly. So that's how to solve this particular problem. All right, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.